Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode of the Meet the Guest Lecturer series, and today we have with us Mr. Stefan van der Swaluw. He is an independent child protection consultant with more than 30 years of experience in the development cooperation and organizational development sector. And thank you, Stefan, for being here today and giving a lecture in our program. So, in today's lecture, you spoke about shifting power in the NGO sector. And in your view, what is the biggest challenge when it comes to making that shift happen in practice?
Well, I think in the basic, it is money. There's so much money in the system that with it, the desire to have control over the money and what you can do with that money, and that organizations that have that money from their donors, they have grown to a certain size that they need to sustain an organization, and that in its and by itself, whether consciously or not, makes that the beast is growing. That system is growing, and more of that money goes into sustaining the system, the organizations, and is not reaching the people for which it is intended. So unless those organizations are willing to give up the power over that money and really share more of that, and with the power that comes with it to make decisions on which programs to fund to certain organizations, then I'm afraid that it will stay as it is, an imbalanced situation.
Yes, thank you for that reflection on the dynamic of money and power in this challenge. And could you share a bit about the perspective and experience you bring to this topic, and also to our advanced master in children's rights?
Okay. I've worked for over 30 years in international development, 25 years of those specifically in child rights arena. I worked for Dutch organizations doing fundraising work and program design for organizations based in the Netherlands, but I've also spent half of that time in various countries in Africa working to implement programs for which others have fundraised. So I have experience in both fundraising and in implementing programs. So it's with that authority that I speak if you wish.
Yeah. Thank you for bringing your wealth of experience to our students. And finally, what message would you like to leave with our students?
Well, when you work for the advancements of children's rights, then it's about connecting with children that are in difficult situations, and that's something that you do with your heart. That's why you choose this type of work, and when in this sector, you also need to use your brain, have rational programs. I mean, the logic of why you do things needs to be there, but connecting the mind and the heart, and every day for yourself deciding that what you do is actually contributing to the benefit of children, if only one child. I think that is something that I would like to suggest for all working in the sector. Is it still relevant, or are we just working to keep the system alive? And that will be a waste of the energy. I know for myself that that's where I start to lose energy. So stay as close to your heart, use your mind, and challenge the system where it is no longer functional.
Yes. Thank you very much for that powerful message, and also for being with us here today. And thank you to everyone watching. See you in the next episode.